Hello and welcome to another episode of our JavaScript series. In the episode on JavaScript variables, I showed how you can combine variables and strings to form sentences in what is called string concatenation. I did this without going into much detail, which is what I'll be doing in this video. String concatenation in JavaScript simply means combining strings. So we all know that we use the plus operator to add numbers. Okay, but here with regards to concatenation, we will be using the plus operator to combine strings and variables. So for example, adding a plus b plus c will give us a single string abc. Now let's go into Chrome, open Chrome Developer Tools, and let's put this into practice. Let us use an alert to create a pop-up and concatenate two strings. So I'm going to say alert here, pair of parentheses, and then my two strings will come in here. My first string will read hello, and then I'm going to concatenate this string with another string that reads wealth, like so. So this is my second string, and then I'm going to close this off with a semicolon. Now if you click Control Enter or click on this arrow here to run the code, you'll see here is the outcome, or the output is hello world. Now as you can see, the output is hello world without a space. So we can create a space by adding an empty string. Let's do that. So inside here, I'm going to add an empty string. So I'm going to add quotation marks and then create space inside them, and then come here and add another plus operator. Now I'm going to once again run this code. Let's see how the output looks this time. As you can see, now there is a space between the word hello and the word world. Now another way of doing this, we can do this by saying hello plus space plus world. Let me show you how we will go about doing that. So I'm going to remove this plus operator. I'm also going to remove this empty string. So let's run this code. As you can see, these words are back to how they were earlier, so there is no space between them. We are now going to create a space by saying hello plus space. We're going to create a space inside this string, like so. Now let's go back and run this code. As you can see, the output right now, we have managed to create a space without using that empty string. Now let's take things a step further and create a sentence by concatenating strings and variables. So I am going to create two variables inside here. So I'm going to say var. So this is my first variable, and the name of this variable will be message, and then the message will read hello, just a simple hello. So this is my first variable, and then my second variable will be a name, and then it will be equal to, so the name, I'm just going to use my name, Sana. So these are my two variables. So I am going to use an alert to create a pop-up. Okay, I'm going to say alert, a pair of parentheses. Inside here, I'm going to put in my first variable, message. Okay, I'm going to use the plus operator and then add a string. So the string will read I hope you are well. My name is. Okay, so this is the string that we are going to add. So I'm going to once again, like I did earlier, create space here so that there is space between our words. And now I'm going to use again add a plus operator to concatenate this string with our second variable name. I'm going to add the name of this variable here. Now I'm going to close this off with a semicolon. Now let's run this code and see what we get as an output. I'm running this code. Now as you can see, we get a sentence. The sentence reads, "Hello, I hope you are well. My name is Sana." Here I combined a mixture of strings and variables. So hello comes from the message variable. Okay, this hello comes from the message variable, and I then added a string, "I hope you are well. My name is," and then lastly I added the variable name, which is giving us this name Sana. Another way of concatenating strings is by using the concat method. More about the methods in later episodes. So I'm just going to show you how we can use the concat method to concatenate strings here. So what I'm going to do here, I'm also going to once again use the alert. Okay, and alert to create a pop-up. This time around I'm going to say message. So this is this variable. I'm going to say dot concat. Okay, concat like so, and then a pair of parentheses, and then I'm going to add our second variable, which is name like so, and then I'm going to close this off with a semicolon. Now let me run this code and see what we get. Now as you can see, we get the output is hello Sana, but once again there is no space between the word hello and the name Sana. So in order to have a space there, we are going to add a space inside this string here like so. Let's come back and run this code and see how this time it looks. There we go, everything is fine. There is now space between the word hello and the name Sana, and we did this by adding space here. And this time around we concatenated these two variables by using the concat method. What we can also do by using the concat method, if we want, we can also add a string. So we can also add a string here. For example, we can say let's add a quotation marks inside here. We will just say my name is. So this is the string that we are going to concatenate with this variable name. Let's add that plus operator there. Now let's go and run this code and see what we get. So we have this output, hello, my name is Sana. I think what I did is that I made a mistake. I should have added space here like so. Let's come back again and run this code. There we go, the output is hello, my name is Sana. So this time around we have concatenated variables, a combination of variables and strings, but this time around we use the concat method. So please play around with the code to concatenate variables and mixture of variables and strings, and if you have questions or need some clarity, please do not hesitate to get in touch in the comments section. That's it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.